Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at everything that I picked up this weekend from Saratoga Comic-Con. This is a biannual event in Saratoga Springs, New York, and this was the May iteration, and of course there is another one in November. I have done all my hauls from Saratoga Comic-Con as long as I've been going there, so this is just another step in the brick road of collecting. But regardless, we're going to go over everything that I picked up today. Really quick though, yesterday I should say, but really quick, I want to go over what I've grabbed today. It's Sunday, so there's a lot of restocks at the stores. In a collector group that I'm in locally, a couple guys shouted out some figures that had hit. The first of which being another release of the AEW Unmatched Wave. So far, I've gotten the Will Ospreay from online. I found a Will Ospreay and a Bryan Danielson in person. I think I showed that off in a recent video, like the recent pickups or something like that. But the Bryan Danielson should be coming very soon. But I also grabbed the Sky Blue. I'm still looking for the Sting in any iteration, but the other figures I'm kind of on, that being Jay and Darby. But there will be a review for Sky on the channel, and there will also be a review for the new Legends Kurt Angle. This is that Prime Angle figure right before he went off at TNA. So this is kind of like the WWE version of TNA Kurt Angle, a really sought after Legends, and they restocked it today. I was able to go there. There were two left. I left one for the next collector. Shout out Toy Galaxy, and then I got one for myself. So we'll be doing a review of this, and this will hopefully be released on Tuesday, if not Monday. So we'll see. All right, that is everything that I got this weekend. Let's get into what I got from Saratoga Comic-Con. You can see all the collectibles right here in front of you. But really quick, I want to go over two other collectibles that I grabbed. The first of which is going to be this kind of like Fallout-ish customized Nerf gun. And this is what it is right here. So it's kind of this Nerf gun that has been modified to look like a DeWalt drill. And you can see right on the drill part there's a ton of blood, so I guess it's been used, but there's some DeWalt stickers that were on there. Obviously not an official DeWalt thing, but this was so unique, and I thought the price wasn't that bad, so I figured I'd pick it up. The hammer still works on this, but for the most part, it just kind of looks like some kind of Fallout weapon, and you guys know me, my other channel, Navigator Plays, is totally built around Fallout, so I'm a huge fan of this, and who knows, maybe I can use this for a cosplay someday, so that is super cool. Love that. And the next other kind of gun that we picked up, our weapon, is going to be a 3D printed battle rifle from Halo. And as you guys can see here, this thing is pretty to scale. I mean, it fits really well. I got this for $80. It's all black. There was some these little ends on the or these little things hanging off the barrel that were super flimsy, so I just snapped them right off, and I feel like it looks totally fine like that. I might sand that part down, paint it over, make it look a little bit better. But for the most part, this is an awesome recreation of the Halo battle rifle. It's even got the little like I don't even know, the slide there or something like that. No, nothing for the sights or no little pop-up there, but I can always customize this and make it however I want, so I just might do that. But this thing is incredible. I'll show you the bullpup here on the back. You do have that, but this thing is awesome. Of course, I can't really show it off in all of its glory here with my camera, but I do have that. And I wish I could tell you what store I got it from, but I just kind of grabbed it and went. So those are the big things. Let's get into everything that we have here. First off, I'm going to go through all the literature that I got. This is something that I do, and I recommend you guys do whenever you go to a convention or a store that, you know, is like nerdy or whatever. Always get a business card. Get some kind of literature. You never know. So number one, I ran into, what was it? Here, it's right here. Should be in here somewhere. And something just dropped out. What is that? Okay, so the University of Albany Information Science, or Department of Information Sciences and Technology, was there. They had some interesting stuff there. I'm a teacher, so I wanted to grab this and just have some literature for my kids in case they're interested in, like, what do you call it? Game design, game programming, simulation and serious games, networking and security. So I wanted to grab this, and I had a little fidget toy they grabbed, but I'm going to bring that to work for the kids. I would have shown that off here. And then we also have a little pin right there, which is awesome. So I'm going to throw that just over here, so you can kind of get it out of the way. And then let's go through the rest of this pile. These were the little prongs, by the way, that I pulled off of that battle rifle. I still have them. So here we go. Omega level print. They had 3D printed helmets like stormtroopers, Helldivers, Spider-Man masks, all that will fit around your head. So if you are interested in 3D printed masks, there you go. Omega level print was the first one. Next up here, what is this? This is just some business cards from the two people that were there at the University of Albany. I think I just have both of those. I'm not really going to put those out there, though. I should have kind of held back on that first one. This actually goes to this pop right there. So we'll put that to the side. What do we got next here? What is this? This is a store that we stopped at in Amsterdam, New York, Plunder Gaming. If you're a fan of Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and you live near or around Amsterdam, this is definitely the place to go. So there's that, Plunder Gaming. I got this sticker from Feral Cat, but I'm not sure what it is. There's a QR code if you guys are interested in scanning that. This is, of course, Saratoga Comic-Con. So this is them advertising their next event, which is going to be November 22nd to 23rd. This is honestly one of my favorite cons to go to in the area. I'm, of course, from New York, Utica, I should say, in New York State, but this really is the largest pop culture event in upstate New York. I'm not even kidding on that. So you have that. What is this? Mid-Hudson Comic-Con? And where is that going to be? I might check this out. Where is this going to be? Poughkeepsie, okay, August 2nd and 3rd. I might check this one out. Poughkeepsie, there we go. So Mid-Hudson Comic-Con, Dragon's Realm Comic-Con, Danbury, Connecticut. So we have that one as well. A little too far from me, but who knows? It's next year. I don't know what I'm doing next year. Let's find out. But this one, I'm definitely going to. This is going to be AnchorCon in Clayton, New York. It's pretty crazy. Like, there's a cosplay sunset cruise. There's drinking, stuff like that. That is going to be really fun. I'm totally checking that out. So sorry about all that, but I like picking up literature. It's good to promote these people and show off where I got some stuff. There might be a couple other shout outs that I give, but let's get into this. First and foremost, the same place that I got that drill from had a lot of other custom Fallout collectibles. So we had this little tin here with a bunch of Nuka-Cola bottle caps, which I don't have actually. I don't think I have any Nuka-Cola bottle caps in my entire collection, so that was cool. And then we also got this little original Buff-Out container, which I thought was great. I have a little Fallout section over there, so I'm going to throw these guys with them, but that was really cool. I was super glad to grab those. We'll toss those to the side. Next up here, the two autographs that I got. I'll get him out of the way. Number one, and I'm forgetting his name right now. Oh, man, I'm forgetting his name. But the dub voice actor for Smoker in One Piece. My friend Noodle was able to help me out with one of these cards. I didn't really have anything for Smoker to sign. His pop is not out yet, but we do have that. So that is really cool. Smoker is one of my favorite One Piece characters. And then aside from that, we also have Jason Griffin, who voices Usopp in One Piece. And I had him do this awesome quote here and then sign it as Usopp, but I do have the Sniper King Funko Pop here. I want to try to get all of the Straw Hat crew in Funko Pop form, which is why I also grabbed Jinbei. So I believe now I just need Chopper, Brooks, who else? Chopper, Brooks, and then maybe like Carrot and one other person. And then I think I'm good, to be honest. I got all the rest of them. But I also grabbed Jinbei. He is, of course, the helmsman of the Straw Hat crew. So those are the two One Piece things there. That little Post-it note, by the way, was just for this. I just kind of threw it there. For $10, though, I did grab this Edge pop. If it's a WWE pop for $10, that's not a bad price, and it's Edge, too. So we have that. And I also wanted to get it so I could have this protective case for that Usopp pop. So we're going to swap that around. And then next up here, I did show them off in my last haul from Saratoga Comic-Con, but these are going to be two custom pops from Bone Steel. Bone Steel right here. They do custom pop art character designs and commissions. You can email them there. This guy is just incredible. So on the front, they just look like normal Funko Pops, but if you flip them over, you can see there's this custom artwork that is done on the side. I love stuff like this. So, of course, WWE fan had to get the Rey Mysterio, and then I'm also a huge Ninja Turtles fan, especially Casey Jones, and I always wanted his pop. So to see this with the custom artwork on the side was a huge bonus for me. The other incentive is that it was right at the end of the day. He had slashed the prices on them. Usually these go for $100, which in my opinion is a good price for them, but he cut it down to $50, so I got two for $100. I thought that was a great deal. But yeah, so that's all the Funko Pop stuff. Again, check out Bone Steel if you guys are interested in this kind of thing for your Funko Pops. Of course, he does commissions. Aside from that, one other 3D printed thing we did get from, and here's the business card right here. This is going to be from BRB 3D Printing. They had some really cool like little figurines and stuff, but I got this Mimic chest, kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons Dark and Darker inspired thing with this really cool articulated tongue in the chains, or in the chains on the side, and you've got some coin action in the middle, but this of course articulates as well. I thought this was just so cool, so unique. I'm definitely going to throw this on my PC setup. That thing is just so cool, so we have that as well. And then the only things I really got that were wrestling related were from this one little store. They had a $5 bin of figures, and the first thing I saw was this Shawn Michaels Elite with all the gear still on him in great condition for $5, so I had to pick this up. I still have to do some research, find out if I made any profit or anything like that, but this is in great condition, so I had to grab that. And then for $10, I also grabbed this kind of just miscellaneous $10 accessory pack. So I'm gonna wait and There are certain things you got to save for yourself. I'm gonna listen to a Jim Cornette podcast, open this up and find out what we have. But I'm really excited to tear this open. $10 kind of grab accessory bag. But that, guys, that's gonna be it for everything that I picked up at Saratoga Comic Con. I'm gonna pull this out so I can advertise a little bit more. But Saratoga Comic Con, the largest pop culture event in upstate New York. I will see you guys there November 22nd to the 23rd. It is a great, great opportunity. There's so much going on. They always have really great guests. They had some incredible celebrities there this year. Of course, I was able to meet a couple One Piece voice actors. And yeah, so there we go. Just some more literature for you. But that is it. My haul from Saratoga Comic Con 2025. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.